Have you ever just snapped at a very mundane task and had to unironically yell out, "There's got to be a better way"? That's how I felt when it came to meal planning. It may sound weird, but I've started using no-code tools like SmartSuite, which has helped me be able to compile all of my recipes in one place, consolidate meals for the week on a calendar, and compile a massive grocery list that I just have to go once to the grocery store. This has in turn saved me so much extra time on my weekends. It's also helping me save money. And the final benefit is that it's helping me eat better. And the best part about this whole setup, it doesn't have to cost 3 easy payments of $29.99 plus shipping and handling. So if you're new to SmartSuite, new to meal planning, or just want to spend as little time in the grocery store as possible, let's see what we can do to fix that. And before I get started on this video, I do actually want to take a minute to introduce myself, considering how this is the very first video on this channel. Hi there, I'm Eric Harkness, and I'm the mastermind here at SmartSuite Solutions. I work with automation and no-code solutions, and I'm dedicated to helping you save time from doing work that you hate to continue working on things that you love. This is a brand new channel, and I am excited to be here to show you how you can utilize these amazing tools to help implement your own life and figure out no code on your own. In this video, I'm going to be asking the initial question that I asked myself, which was, can automation and no code solutions streamline my meal prep and grocery shopping for me? Now, I'm going to be breaking down over the course of a couple of videos how to completely streamline this process from selecting the meals that you want to have for the week to having the list ready for you to enter into either a grocery delivery service or to take with you to the grocery store. But in this particular video, I'm going to show you just the initial basics of SmartSuite and how this can be applied to build a recipe index, a meal planning calendar, and the initial steps for building out an automated grocery list, but that will still help make things easier getting started or getting comfortable in this no-code field. Additionally, if you find this video and realize that no-code offers other solutions for you, whether it be at home or in your work life, I would love to have a conversation with you and to learn more about what types of solutions, what types of content are people looking for that I can try and provide on this channel. So if you're interested in learning more and seeing what no-code can do for you, I'd love to invite you to a free 30-minute consultation where either I'm happy to build this process out for you myself, or if you have another solution you want to take a look at it, we can see what we can get done in those first 30 minutes. This offer will be available for the first 15 people to book a call. So if you would like, don't delay and go to the website in the link in the description of this video, which is solvedcyclesolutions.com/30-minutes. Now we've got that housekeeping out of the way, let's finally dive in. So SmartSuite is a new no-code tool that has come out in the past, I believe, 2 years or so. A lot of people will compare this type of tool to a glorified Excel spreadsheet. SmartSuite describes this software as a collaborative work management platform. For me, I see it as an advanced database system that allows me to streamline and automate information. I will do my best to kind of explain this in very basic terms in this video. But the main thing that you need to know is that the data is stored in lines that are called records, and you have the ability to customize or add additional information based on certain field types. And on top of that, you can trigger lots of automations that can then send something such as emails to different systems, start calculations, or even updating additional tasks or linking certain records in different sections together based on certain conditions. Now, if you look at my home screen here, SmartSuite is on the back end or once I'm logged in, I should say, everything is categorized under my workspace. So as a brief breakdown of the hierarchy for you, everything is put into your workspace, and this is information that you store and that is, in a sense, yours. You have inside of your workspace, you can break down information into solutions, as shown here. You can see some of the things that I've worked with billing, client work, customer relations, even my home solution. This allows you to separate data into certain boxes so that it's organized in specific ways. Instead of having to go through all of my data for my grocery list and my billing and for my customers, keeping them all in one spot, I'm able to organize this information so that it's in a very specific place instead of having it all kind of be in one mess. Now, inside of each solution, information can be broken down further. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my solution, the test zone, down here. But if you are new to SmartSuite, you will want to hit this Add New Solution, and that will allow you to create a solution. There are also some templates you can start out with or create from scratch. In this case, I would recommend starting from scratch because that's what I did for this particular solution. Each solution is able to categorize data further into tables, and this is more of like a subdivision inside of the solution. So you can see here that we're able to add multiple tables. You can add as many as you want. The thing that we need here, we just need 3 tables. You can have recipes, meal plan, and weekly grocery list. So to do that, you just hit this create from scratch. You will have a table set up initially here, and you can click the drop down arrow here to change the title however you want. So in this case, I'm actually going to remove the test recipes and just get this set up. And the nice thing about having a record is that it is a very basic piece of information that is just, in some cases, just a title. And that is a unique, the record normally needs a unique identifier. So it's something that you want to keep here that will allow you to easily identify it, organize it, and not confuse it with other situations. So I don't necessarily want to say I have tacos and then add another record that says tacos. You can make unique record requirements, but in this case, I might want to say here that these are beef tacos, and then down below, I might want to say I'm having chicken tacos as well. Some things I've already gone ahead and built here, which I can show you a little bit of. Inside the record, you can click the expand icon next to the title. You'll see that you have what are called field types inside of the record. These field types, you can add several different unique data qualifiers, basically. So in some cases, if I click this add new field to the table at the bottom of this record here, you will see that we can put in text, text area, smart documents. The list goes on and on and on. And there are maybe certain ways that you wish to categorize your recipes in this or any other data you may be using. But for me, what I am using to get the recipe started is having the record title, which I can come in here and modify this because I actually want to change record just to recipes. I have a URL link, so that allows me to put website recipes. And if I want to go back and look at the recipe or actually pull that up while I'm cooking, I can access this here. And then I can also manually add ingredients here. So this Spanish rice dish is a very common meal that me and my wife make just because we can make it quickly during the week. It's filling, and it's very practical. So that's become a staple in our household. But you can see here, I've gone ahead and added the ingredients. And it could be that if I'm grocery shopping, I just have to come in here, click the checkbox when I've got rice, or I can check this off before I even leave and say, okay, I have rice and ground turkey. I just need some ragu and some spices. I can also always add more. So maybe I want to have kale in this, or maybe I want to have some broccoli as well. And of course, if I find that I actually don't need this in the recipe or I don't find this works, that's perfectly fine. I can also come in here and click on the item and hit delete. So that removes that information. There's also long form text boxes that allow me to put in the instructions to cook everything properly if I'm pulling this from a website, or I want to be able to look at this quickly while I'm cooking. Now, the final pieces of information that I need to have inside of this record so that the whole automation categorizing process will be easier for me with setting up the weekly meal plan as well as my grocery list is I need to create linked records. Now, in this case, the linked record is a special feature that allows me to share data. Here it is right here. It allows me to share data from one table to another. Now, the nice thing about SmartSuite is that this linked record allows me to share data with any other table inside of SmartSuite. So I could come in here and if I wanted to have this set up to system, you can see that I have lots of different guides and setups and different areas that I could share this information if I needed to. But I don't, and really it's just to communicate within tables, within solutions. So there are ways that you may have this information be shared, but for now, what you'll need to do is hit the linked record tab. And you can see here, you can hit meal plan and weekly grocery list. You'll need to do this twice. I recommend changing the title to grocery list or weekly meal plan. And of course, you do need to make sure that this is a unique field name so that the system doesn't confuse itself. So I can exit without saving, but you can see here that these are the main things that I'm going to use. You can add lots of different qualifiers as well if it helps you organize this information. For example, you might wish to say for a multiple select to clarify if this is a dinner, a lunch, or a breakfast, so that when if you're looking for something for lunch, you can filter that information down more quickly. Or you may want to have something that says, here's a vegetarian option, here's an Italian dish, here's some Mexican food that we can cook tonight. So there's lots of different ways to categorize and add additional qualifiers here. But for now, that's all I'm going to show for this. Now, once you hit save, if you put all that information in, it may look blank. Like you may just see the title on this side. If you want to add things that you can quickly look at a glance on a view, you can hit field display. And on the left-hand side will be all of the fields that are currently active on your SmartSuite records. And you can check those or click them and we'll move them over. So you can see here, the ingredients list is showing up now on my main view. Hey everybody, quick programming note just from this video. Obviously, as you can see, this is becoming a 15-minute long video just at what I thought would be the halfway point. Clearly got a little away from myself with all the content I'm trying to instruct in these initial videos. So I've made the executive decision as I am editing this to make a split right here. So this will be part 1, and you can check out the part 2, which will be attached or published at the same time as this initial video. So you should be able to check it out here if I can figure out how to get that set up on the screen. But in the meantime, thank you so much for sticking around. If you did find this video interesting, please let me know in the comments or what else you'd like to see me do with automation and no code. And yeah, I will see you in the next video very shortly. Take care.